No, green powders are not a replacement for vegetables. And here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say this very, very politely. Well, we have a situation in the West where our diets are so bad that people act like children and don't want to eat vegetables. And I really don't know what to say about that other than damn. I mean, people, we need to grow up at a certain point and realize that in most healthy societies around the world, including plenty of other first world countries, whole foods, vegetables, whole grains, all these things are normal, everyday things that these people eat every single day, right? In societies that don't suffer from all the cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and stuff that we have, and it is just, it's ludicrous that we are coming up with these green products for grown men who don't eat vegetables. I'm sorry, guys. If you are a grown man, actually, I'm going to rephrase that. If you're a 12-year-old boy, it's kind of time for you to man up a little bit and eat your broccoli and spinach, okay? All right? I get it when you're 4 years old, you don't like the icky peas, okay? But if you are a grown man with any responsibilities, you care about your health, you care about your fitness, anything else, this should not be a thing. This should not be a thing at all. And really, this is half of the reason we have a problem in the West. You know, people say, well, I don't eat vegetables. I can't stand vegetables. Well, again, stop being a child. Everything that you eat does not have to taste like pizza. It doesn't have to be deep fried. Like everything you eat doesn't have to taste like a dessert. Okay, we can eat pretty boring, bland foods. People say, well, you just got to prepare the vegetables right and put the butter and the sugar. It's like, no, you don't need any of that. That is ludicrous. That's absolutely ludicrous. Just eat your vegetables. Mix them into your foods. Just add them in gradually. Add vegetables to your rice. Add vegetables to your meat, add vegetables to your sandwiches. Like, just start putting it on there. And it's not the case of price. People are like, well, organic kale. Well, you don't need organic kale. Cheap frozen broccoli and regular spinach work just fine. Okay, in fact, the whole organic produce and acai berries and people thinking they need a special whatever leaves from Argentina is insane. It's insane. The regular vegetables we have here are superfoods, okay? We've selectively bred all of them to be superfoods. They are probably more nutritious than most of the stuff you would have found in nature. Like, that is the ridiculous part. We have created an environment, an agricultural environment where it is so easy and cheap to get amazing nutrition that it should not be a problem. It really shouldn't be, guys. And I get it, it's because the whole bougie fitness thing has promoted, hey, we have all these magical products. But the thing is, most of those products are less healthy than the cheap stuff at the grocery store. And I want to be clear here. You know, all these special juices and powders and things that people are trying to sell you are not any healthier. In fact, in some cases, they may be less healthy than the regular frozen vegetables you can go get. Okay, and if it's a budget issue, buy the stuff that's on sale. Okay, look over and go, well, you know, this particular fruit right now is 70 cents a pound versus this one that's $3 a pound. Well, that's a real easy choice, isn't it? But the same thing, how about even root vegetables for getting more vegetables? Why don't you eat sweet potatoes, eat regular potatoes? These are all nutrition powerhouses. A person's going to tell me you can't eat potatoes? I mean, really? You can't bake a potato, you can't boil some potatoes and just eat it as part of your regular food. You can add a little hot sauce to it. You can add a little bit of seasoning. All right, this is easy. But you need to be eating your leafy green stuff. And again, this idea that these powders can replace them. Again, this is just more cons of the supplement industry that just creates and perpetuates problems. You know, I feel like the supplement industry likes to create problems so they can sell you the solutions. And I've said that many times. Pre-workouts are a perfect example. Let's give you really bad, poorly managed fatigue workouts, okay, so that you don't recover properly and then you need a stimulant to make it through and have a good workout. Okay, that's ludicrous. right? Then we'll sell you stuff to help you sleep and wind down because we've now amped you up and it's interfering with your sleep and ability to recover. So on and so forth. Okay, this is again, we're falling right back into another scam of, of telling people to behave like children and encouraging it instead of telling you, hey, maybe if we all just ate balanced, healthy diets and ate the regular, healthy food you can get at the grocery store, we wouldn't need to be thinking about most of these supplements at all. Not that they work. Not that they work. But again, we're back over to green powders being sold because grown men don't eat vegetables. You should already be used to eating whole foods. If you care about your health, you're already eating whole foods, and it doesn't have to be whole food plant-based. Like I said, it could be bro diet and chicken, broccoli, and brown rice, whatever. Greek yogurt, some fish, whatever. I mean, if that's how you want to eat, go ahead. That works great. It works great. You don't have to eat exactly how I eat. But you should already be eating in that sort of manner. Like this is normal. And if you don't tell me that you're dedicated to your results. I don't want to hear that from anyone when they say, oh, I can't eat these clean bro foods at all. Then don't tell me how hard you train or how much you want your results when you can't eat like a grown adult, but then you're going to talk about how hard you work in the gym and how dedicated. No, you're not. Shut up. Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to other people. Stop lying to me. Because it's sure not going to work when you lie to me and tell me I can't eat vegetables and you're like 24 years old. Really? Yeah, again, overgrown children. And we have a whole culture that perpetuates this. Don't even get me started on that with the whole MGTOW movement perpetuating overgrown boys. No, guys, grow up. Behave like adults. That includes eating responsibly, taking care of yourself. Right? Again, this shouldn't be a thing in the fitness world at all. People who are already supposedly care about working out and being fit going to try to take a green powder sold to you, some overpriced garbage from, a supplement company that sells you nothing but snake oil. Right? And you'd give them your money instead of just going and buying groceries and eating real food like your grandparents ate with no problem. Again, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I'll talk to you guys next time.